Hello there, welcome back to my YouTube channel Gentle Media. In this video, I'm going to show you the alternative way to add your webcam into vMix. You don't need the era webcam, you don't need Droid cam, you don't need a black magic camera. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you an alternative way to bring your phone webcam into vMix. And guess what? This one, you don't need to be connected to the same network for it to work. And we are doing it wirelessly. Alright, so without further ado, let's dive straight into the tutorial. Don't forget, my name is Victor Eje. This is Gentle Media. For this tutorial, I'll be making use of an app called the Haivision Play Pro. Alright, so it's available for both Android users and iOS users. You can go to your Play Store and download it, or you can go to your Apple Store and download it. Alright, so I already have it installed on my phone right here. So I'm going to quickly open it and show you how you can connect it to your vMix. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do, you're going to sign in your Gmail using your Gmail and then put in your password, not your Gmail password. You can just put in any password you want. All right, a password you can remember. All right, so just sign in. Once you've signed in, go ahead and open it, and then let me quickly delete this. Let me delete this. All right, for the sake of the tutorial. Okay, now once you've signed in, all you will see quick play, you see add services. All right, so you're going to click add services, click on this add right here. All right, so you click on local lineup. All right, so you're going to give it a name where you are seeing nickname right here. So you're going to give it, take for instance, let me just name it as camera one. Okay, if you can give it the name of your phone or anything. All right, so I'm going to select a logo, select an icon or add your own. So I'm going to select an icon. Let me just select this camera icon right here. Click next, and then I'll click add a channel. Okay, now for the channel nickname, you can just leave it, or you can actually give it the name as well, but the description you can just leave it the way it is. All right, now for the function, you put it on stream. Yeah, you put it on stream, and then for the video bitrate, leave it on 2000. All right, the audio bitrate, you can actually increase it if you want, or you can leave it on the 128 kilobyte per second. For the resolution, you can click it, and then you can make use of the HD 1080, or you can make use of this HD 720. This UHD is actually a 4K stream. All right, I would recommend you make use of either the 720 or the 1080, so you won't experience any lag while you are using the camera. All right, so let me just leave it on this HD 1080. All right, let me go back, and for the frame rate, just leave it on 30 frames per second. All right, now leave it on this H264. All right, don't select the HEVC, just leave it on H264. All right, for the protocol, leave it on SRT. All right, because we are going to be making use of the SRT. Now for the mode, you are going to put it on listener. Right, now once you put it on listener, you are going to get this local address and your port. Right, so this local address and the port, we are going to be making use of it inside the vMix. All right, so you are going to take note of it. Now take note, this port, all right, you can actually add multiple phones. Okay, you can actually use multiple phones, but all you need to do, the port must have different number. Take for instance, this one is 5000. So if I'm to add another phone now, the port, I'll have to change it. In that phone, I'll have to change it to 5001. If I'm bringing another phone, I'll change it to 5002. Take note of the port number. Two phones cannot use the same port number. All right, so for this one, I will leave it at 5000. All right, but if I'm adding another phone, I will have to add one at the end. Okay, then the latency, you can just leave it on the 250 right here. Okay, now the next thing I'll just click add channel. All right, now let me head over to my vMix. All right, so I'll click on add inputs, come to stream and SRT. So you click it. All right, so under the stream type, click it, and then you select SRT color. Remember, you selected listener here. All right, so here you are going to select color. All right, now this local address is what you're going to type under the host name. All right, so I'm going to type in the address 192.168.1.98. Okay, now remember the port I told you about. This one is 5,000, so I'll leave it on 5,000. But if I'm adding another phone, I'll have to change it to 5,001. All right, 5,001 on my phone, 5,001 on the PC. All right, now you are going to uncheck this use hardware encoder. All right, so uncheck it, and then now let me just hit OK. Let me just save this. Let me go back. Let me just go back and then select the camera. Let me just select it. Now you can see it. Now if I click on this preview, which means I'll be live, yes, which means I've sent the signal. I can see it's streaming, which means I'm sending the signal already. All right, so go ahead and hit OK on your vMix, and then let's just give it a time. You can see. All right, so you can see we now have our camera inside our vMix. This is our Haivision Play Pro. You can see it doesn't lag. The only thing you can experience is just a second delay. All right, but you can see how it's working perfectly fine. All right, so if you want to add any other camera, all you need to do is just to pass through this same process, but the port must be different. All right, the port, take note, you add different number. You add either 1, 2, 3, or 4 to the port. All right, so you can see it right there. So you make sure your phone has an internet access, or you can actually connect them to the same network. All right, so you can see this is an alternative way to bring in your phone camera into vMix. All right, so if you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and share this video with your friends and your loved ones. And if you are a returning subscriber, like and share this video as well. All right, don't forget to turn on that notification bell so that YouTube will always notify you whenever I upload new tutorial. All right, if you have any question, drop it at the comment section. If you want to join my WhatsApp group, the link is in the description of this video. All right, so which tutorial should I drop next? Let me know at the comment section. All right, so see you in my next video. Don't forget, my name is Victor Eje. This is Gentle Media.